What's going on, you guys? We are here playing some Crystal of Atlan. We are going to be maining Bounty Hunter. This class takes a good amount of skill for sure. Looks like it's Bounty Hunter versus Bounty Hunter for our first match. We are currently climbing in bronze. We are let's go on a win streak. We're gonna go on a win streak because it's low rank and our goal is to get the gold or higher or whatever. We are having just a straight aerial combo here. That was a pretty good trade. I think I won only by a little though. I'm gonna wait for him to engage on me. Re-engage on him. Drop the AoE. He caught me with an aerial hit. You really gotta be tricky with your evades in this game, man. Because if I can predict the direction you're running, then it's a lot easier for me to hit my skill. This is a pretty good combo. Caught him. I'm gonna go ahead and space this. All right, these are pretty good trades. He's trying to do the same thing I just did to him. I know how to avoid this though. Super armor that. Dash him against the wall. Aerial combo. Pyro ammo. Oh, that was a good counter combo, man. This is close, man. This is really close. Okay. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. I think it was because I didn't have both of my engagement skills. It's kind of rough. But that was a good fight. That was a good first victory. So our goal now is to go on a win streak that we can climb. I definitely want to climb the higher ranks in this game because the PvP, solo PvP is really fun, but I also want to do team PvP. But I need to learn my class before I can go into group PvP. I don't want to be the heavy teammate, so I want to make sure that I'm good and I really know my class. We're gonna add our dash with our evade on our first hotkey. And let's go into another match. We're at a 56% win rate, which is pretty solid. I think we can get it higher. We lost a lot of matches just due to like not really knowing anything about the game. Oh wow, going against another bounty hunter. Bounty hunter apparently might be one of the most popular classes. Yeah. It looks like I chose a popular class. All right, bounty hunter it is. Let's see what this guy's got. Let's see how he plays. Go ahead and dash in. Drop the AoE on him. Oh, he dashed out of it. I'll dash into him. I'm going to drop that combo. I'm going to reset here. I have another dash. I don't think he does. I don't think he's using double dash combo. I'm going to drop the aerial in a pyro ammo. And I'm going to reset. I should have dashed backwards instead of forwards. It's fine. All right, we dash in here. Second dash. Third dash. AoE reset. AoE. And we dash backwards and we reset. Another dash. Why you walking up on me, dude? Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked, bro. He doesn't know what to do. All right, once I got my energy back, he's done. I go in for the kill. Second dash. Let's go, dude. Yo, he didn't know what to do, man. He didn't know what to do, bro. He had no clue. All right, so that's gonna put us on a 2-win streak. We are chilling, and I think it's pretty much secure that we get the silver. Yep, we're silver 3. So now we start to climb to gold. Let's just go. Let's keep grinding. 59% win rate. Bounty hunter. It is definitely a fun class, but that was Bounty Hunter versus Bounty Hunter. That means I only know my class. That's fine. That's fine. But do I know other classes? This is gonna be like the real challenge because I don't know other classes. Not yet. Can I learn them? I guess. All right, let's sidestep a little bit, get mid range here. I'm not sure what his. I think his range is mid range too, from what I saw. His skill right there. Go ahead and dash in. Super armor that. Counter dash. He's gonna take a lot of damage sitting in mid range with me. I want to make sure that I'm gonna super armor that. Dash in. Drop the AoE. Air combo. He's gonna reset. I'm gonna dash off of that. Oh, he followed me. Crazy. Go ahead and dash him into a corner here. AoE combo. Super armor that. Another dash. Punish it. Air combo. I'm going to drop that. Reset. Get my pyro buff. He has to run into me now. And I have 2 dashes. You run forward. You just get iframed. I got another dash. That was a good counter. He runs into my AoE though. Oh, he's got me in his as well. Those are good traits. That was a good trait on his half. I like this build because it has low cooldowns on the engagement. So I have both of my dashes up. I'm gonna let him. I think he's waiting on cooldown. It's fine. I have 13 seconds on my hardest hitting skill. So double dash, triple dash, reset, arrow reset, AoE, and we reset. We got our buff up. And we just dash in and just aerial buff. Like that was smooth. That was smooth. I'm getting really good with the iframe into the dashes. So we have a 3-win streak. I'm learning that every class has super armor through the dash, but every class doesn't have good engage after super armor. So knowing like what classes to evade close combat and like your positioning, I think is going to be really important in this game. I think we could very, very easily hit gold, but then even after gold, there's so many other ranks all the way up to legend that it's gonna be a grind. And there is PvP gear, PvP stats in this game, so it's gonna be a hell of a grind, dude. All right, so we are Bounty Hunter versus Gunner. Let's see what she's got. Oh no. Yeah, we're not gonna let you just get that for free. We're gonna double dash in. Oh, he dashed at me. That's fine. He does a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Dash in. Drop the AoE. He's just iframing and counterattacking. Holy shit. Okay. That's an iframe too? Okay. Every one of his moves is an iframe. I lost half my HP, and he's not getting hit with my combos. Interesting. All right. Let's buff here. Dash in. Air reset. All right. We can punish that. We double dash in. Reset off the air. We got another reset in 3 seconds. How did that hit? Come on. It was nowhere near me. I think I just have to dodge it anyway. Double dash. Somehow he's iframing my double dash. Insane. Insane. He iframed by double dash, dude. All right, there goes my 3-win streak. Let's see if I can get back on the win streak. That was solid. I'll give that. That class has some insane mobility and really good damage. But overall, I think his dodges were really good. He was dodging my dashes. I think that's the main problem. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive versus gunners, I think. All right. I think this is a Cloud Striker or some type of fighter. Melee classes are gonna be a little rough because they kind of counter me. I'm basically a melee class. Go ahead, dash in, double dash, reset, drop him in the AoE. I'm gonna go to space. I didn't really get a good amount of damage on as I wanted to. I got some pyro ammo though. Dash again, arrow combo him, drop the AoE, go ahead and reset. Get the dash off, knock him on the ground, double dash, carry him. At least I can space. He dashed out of my AoE, but I can space pretty well here. Okay. Caught him as soon as he hit the ground. Bring him back in the air, and yeah, he just got completely spaced. He couldn't do a single thing. I think that's just how you have to play versus a melee class. To be honest, like you just have to abuse your range. He only did 6.9k damage. I'm gonna have to rethink my approach versus other range classes though. All right, 60% win rate. It's over 3. Let's get one more match. Let me know what you guys think about the game in the comment section below. But if you do end up playing, let me know. Maybe we can get some sparring or matches in. I'm gonna be grinding this game for sure. I think this could be one of the contenders for the best like MMORPGs this year, just because of how it released, how fast it released, and how quality it is on multiple platforms. I think this is a really solid game. All right, let's see. I'm gonna buff up since this guy's playing safe. Double dash, drop the AoE. He's mid-range hitting me out of my AoE. Okay. Another dash. Bring him into the air. I'm out of energy. I'm going to reset. Definitely punish that every time. You miss a skill at a certain rank, I'm pretty sure they're always going to counter you if they're spacing right. Go ahead, punish that again. Bring him into the air. As soon as he hits the ground, I'm going to reset. I'm going to stam. All right, I'm buffed. Fully buffed. Double dash. Go ahead. Punish that. Bring him back into the air after he hits the ground. All right, let's reset. This guy's getting cooked. I think he just gave up. He's not even like really evading anymore. Punish that as well with the aerial combo. Like he just got completely punished. If you're just gonna throw out skills like that every single time, I'm gonna see the opportunity. I'm gonna punish it. We're back on a 2-win streak. But all right, you guys can kind of see how the combat's gonna go. I'm gonna give you an update once I'm closer to like gold or higher rank. All right, so I want to show you guys a little bit more about the build though before I'll let you go. So as you see here, I'm currently level 32. This isn't like max level or anything. It's just where the storyline kind of left me off. Obviously, I'm going to continue leveling, but I just want to give you an update as I progress through the game throughout my PvP rank as well as my PvE rank. But I'm currently at level 32, 26k HP, 3.8k gear rating, 9.5k combat power, and I just hit silver 3 in PvP rank. I have 62 likes. All right, this is my gear. You can see I'm using like mostly crafted gear. The traveler set is pretty much crafted gear. And I've gotten most of my gear to like +4 or higher. You'll see a few pieces at +3. The gear is kind of important. I think you want to get to like +5 if you're going to stay in that gear piece for a little while. Ideally, +5 is pretty much free with the upgrade enchanting system. For your weapon though, you want to be +9 and +10. I think +10 is definitely like preferred once you hit level 30, because your level 30 weapon is gonna like you're gonna sit on that for a little while, at least until 35, if not 40, and the levels are taking a little longer. And also, enchantment levels in this game are transferable, so you're not really losing much. You lose a little bit, but you're not losing much. But yeah, I also have an outfit. Not really that important, but yeah, you guys can kind of see my stats. Majority, I think, strength matters. My physical attack, because I am a physical attack class. As you'll see, most of my gear is geared towards physical attack. I'm mostly a DPS as a bounty hunter. So you want to focus majority on strength. Agility is also pretty important for the crit and the physical defense. Yeah, but that is essentially the most important thing on this class. Let me go ahead and show you guys also, like you can kind of see here my active skills and my passives. This is my build. You guys can just quickly look over that. And the reason I have this built set up this way is because I'm cycling through weak super armors as engagers or engagements. And then I have my strong super armor as my finisher, or my super armor. But yeah, my weak super armors are engagers, like flurry shots and slide attack. A weak super armor in this game basically means if your opponent throws out a skill that's not super armor and you throw out weak super armor, you're gonna win. If you throw out weak super armor and your opponent throws out strong super armor or super armor, then they're gonna win. So the level of iframe pretty much wins the trade and will allow the person who wins the trade to continue comboing, while the person who loses the trade is going to lose their energy and essentially lose the trade. My pet is just really basic. I'm not going to go too in depth into the pet yet until I really understand and get like some level 60 max level characters. But yeah, you guys can kind of see my gear. I guess one thing that I didn't show you is with the gear system, you have the circuit system. I have also been leveling up my circuits to get more HP on my gear. But yeah, circuit system is kind of like a socket system. It's a little similar, even though the game does also have insignias, which is another variation of a socket system. For this to be such an accessible game, I would say it has a pretty decent amount of what do you call it, like skill expression. It's kind of in depth. I like it. It's a very solid game. It has a lot of potential. But yeah, where you guys are going to look for the crafted gear, in the craft menu. The crafted gear in this game is what's gonna take us all the way to cap, like level 50, and maybe eventually level 60. I don't know. Um, yeah, level 60 epics you can go up to. You can kind of see the gear for all classes, and there seems to be epic tier 1, tier 2. So once we get closer to 60, we're gonna be doing a lot of build updates. But for day 1, this is what you guys have. Hopefully you liked the video. Um, Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Peace and love, gang.